I think the best way to describe the Connecting Worlds app is to say it's like having a digital pen pal. And it's a lot like WhatsApp in the type of format. And you can use it to text somebody, to share images, to share photos, and chat back and forth. The lady I was matched with was Hanam. She was living with her five children in Jordan, and she had two sons and a husband who were sadly lost in the war. And she was just a very friendly, warm person, very devoted to her children. And we did bond over that quite a lot, because two of our children were very similar in age. We were texting every day, sometimes several times a day. So we were chatting quite a lot. We just had a lot to say and a lot to share, and built a friendship very quickly. So I felt very excited to see her text every day. I think she was really trying to do the best with what she had, and trying very hard to be strong for her children and to keep going. But I did get the impression she was very isolated and quite lonely. Some of her children were older. They were like, she had two daughters in their early 20s, but I think felt she didn't want to burden them with her problems. So it was great to be able to offer a little bit of a listening ear and support her. I think the most surprising thing about the Connecting Worlds app is how close you become to the other person and how quickly you form a bond together. And it becomes a very deep friendship very quickly. We didn't really have any chit chat about the weather or anything like that. We talked in depth about her situation, her life in Syria, how she'd come to be in Jordan, the family members she'd lost along the way. So it was quite a deep friendship, and a quite, like strong issues that we talked about together. I think I was just really in awe of what a strong person that she was. And to just be able to, and I often said that to her too, she would say, I don't know how I can continue. Like, I'm finding it difficult to make decisions and my brain feels foggy. She would say things like that to me sometimes. And I would just say, look, just never forget what a great mother you are, how far you've come. Take it day by day. Your children are amazing. And, like you could feel that her love for her children was so strong. So I was very humbled by what a strong woman she was. The guidelines were super helpful, and we also had support throughout the experience on a weekly basis. We received emails um, from a member of the Leading Women Fund team, and that was very helpful too. And we always had that backup if there was something we were unsure about, and that was very helpful as well. I also attended all of the webinars, which again was great insight into these women's lives and the kind of ways we should approach conversations. So I was very mindful of what we talked about. I certainly don't have a very flashy lifestyle, but I was mindful not to talk about things like maybe going on holidays or buying clothes. It was really hard to say goodbye. I really wished I would have had the opportunity to meet her, but I'm very grateful for the opportunity we had to be friends for that period of time and talk for a couple of months. And so I was pleased I was able to sort of say like a final goodbye, and also to let her know like the impact she'd had on my life. And, oh God, I'm sorry, getting emotional. I'm sorry. You know, she said to me once, like, she's like, she just felt like that her children had no future, and she was sort of trying to dream of a better life for them. But she just didn't know how to make that a reality. And that's really, really hard, and I guess that's one of the things we really did connect on, that, as mothers, like, we all want the best for our children. We all want them to have, you know, interesting careers and enjoyable lives, and to make a difference in life, to contribute to their communities. And, our children probably will have those opportunities, but her children may well not. And that's a very difficult thing to struggle with as a mother. It's just a once in a lifetime experience. It's such a deep experience. It's such a privilege to be able to speak with a refugee woman and really to get at that depth of understanding about what their life is actually like that we wouldn't really realize otherwise, from just watching the news. And yes, as I said, like it's like a digital pen pal experience, and it's a wonderful relationship that you build even in that short period of time together.